Hello to all you wonderful peoples. We are just getting ready to play a bit more. Oxygen not included. Just starting things up and getting things going. Let's switch over to our gameplay. There we are. That is Ashcan on his way back from deconstructing the edges up here that fell down into the magma. He's the only one allowed in here, and that's just what happened before I managed to save the game last time. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. We are about to play some more. Building next resources, farms, yeah, planetarium. Well, that's understandable. Now down here, we should have some igneous rock that is raising in temperature very slowly. Very slowly. There's 8 tons of it, which is why it's going to take a while. Maybe we should have dropped it a little bit slower than that. 9.1 tons there. Yeah. We dig off. Ashcan will have to come back and do that one. And then we can just do one tile at a time, and it should fall here where this obsidian is. Now, I do want to make a slight adjustment. When this is done, we're going to bring the ladder across here. At the moment, to get up, they have to run across here, and then they come here, and then they get very hot. They do that bit. I think it would make sense just to do that. Maybe take more. Let Ashcan come and do that, if he will. I don't trust the others to not do things rather badly. Yeah, and take materials with them that I'd prefer they didn't. Very hot materials. Yeah, we'll get and do that copper volcano and clean it up. Pull this out and get all that out. Yeah, there we go. This is our good old friend Ashcan in the soup. He is. Of course he is. Gonna build it in the soup, isn't he? Actually, what would make more sense would be to do it there. Let's cancel this bit here. Do it there. Then we can delete these two, and they won't come this way. If it's that far one away, they can jump over into this, and I'll still go through that way. It'll be pointless. Let's do that as well. How's this pumping out? 22 micrograms. That's very close, isn't it? Yeah, 22 micrograms. You can see the spread of the vacuum here. As this spreads and it gets to 3, when it reaches 3 micrograms, the game just deletes it. Spread very slowly, and this is 7, so it's very, very close to turning to a vacuum. pumping very often at the moment, so that's good. As it pumps a little bit out, spreads even more. Up here in the furthest corner, it's 24 micrograms. This is 20. Let's leave Ashcan to a bit of eating. Hopefully he won't take any materials with him that he's not supposed to be taking through that airlock. Still 26. I don't think Ashcan will. He's down here doing this side. Fair enough. Just get it done, Ashcan. Stop messing around, will you? Because the sweep order is a higher priority than the dig order. As soon as they've dug a piece, they go, ooh, something to carry, and I'll take it. Demolish all of this. There's a chlorine vent there we've got to just be a bit careful of. All on it a 9. Let's do that. All at a 9, yeah. I was going to make the bit in here a 9 and make that all an 8. The Ashcan's a bit more inclined to go in here. So do this bit. When this is turned into a vacuum, you can demolish this section. Be a little bit easier then. What we'll do is we'll demolish it from inside where it's a vacuum. Then we'll build our liquid lock somewhere here, probably here actually, where the vent is. We can uncover the vent and allow it to create us a liquid lock. It'll be a very hot liquid lock, but it'll still be a liquid lock. Maybe we'll just make our own. We can build it from this side, brick it up, and then open it from the other side and let the dupes in, fill it. Once we've blocked it. This is from inside. I'm going to set that now to construct those two. There we go, perfect. There's a lot of orders there to be done. Some people should be coming after lunch. Seems to be good. There are a few gaps in our ladder system around here, but as and when we get things done. Drop all this. The magma. Take a little while because there's a lot of crude in this side to get rid of. Pumps out. I don't know if we're going to pump it over this side, pump it straight up to where we're going to use it. Going to do. We could just make a tank at the top up where we're going to build our petroleum boiler. We could just make a tank somewhere and just fill it with all the crude from down there. Quite a lot. It'll take a little while. Make sure we haven't gone in the wrong bit. No, we're still in the right area. Oh, getting ready to do that thing. Now, if we've filled this area with yeah, let's I don't want it to be too low. I'd like the liquid to be quite high. We come in here where the liquid's quite high. Oh, what's there? That's an oil reservoir. That's where it was hiding. I see you now. Okay, so we'll come in a bit next to it then. Down here. On there. That's good because I'll let that bit come in here as well. Then we can maybe, we've got to dig a little bit further. And we'll dig underneath it. This doesn't have any zombie spores. Good here. We can dig that bit out. Yeah. when I click and it doesn't do anything, I know it's saving the game. My whole screen goes white. You don't see that at your end. Piece there I'd like to get. Diamond. Ladder there. I'm building all these ladders out of sandstone because I don't really want to use up the granite and the igneous. We will eventually have an unlimited supply of both. Let's use that sandstone on this one. I'm going to guess. I'm just going to randomize it. Yeah, because both sections are way more than they need to be. I'd rather do that on a high priority, please. And prioritize that a little bit above average so that it gets done. Ashcan's coming in, doing a little dance. To build his bit. I would like you, Sir Ashcan, pick that tile there. Gonna do it now? Yes, please. That should land around here. Yeah, in this spot here. Because there's a lot less mass, it should go up in temperature a lot faster. And hopefully it will get hot enough to melt. But I wouldn't hold breath. It's quite a lot of temperature to go. When the volcano starts erupting, I think, then, yeah, not the obsidian, that won't do anything. That there, it is going up in temperature, but there's 8.5 tons of it, so it's a lot slower to raise. 9.1 tons there. Take a while, and it'll sap heat from this magma. No problem, it erupts again very soon. We'll have this one adding to it. That's good. We'll have to send this pipe kind of round, I think, somehow. Yeah. Well, this water won't be here then, so that'll be fine. And this patch will be dropped in it as well. Once we've evacuated this area. I think we'll just dig that hot patch, and just let it fall in the magma. And then brick it up. Just open it up, dispose of it, and then brick it up, brick up the magma so that we don't lose any vacuum that we got in here going. Got this abyssalite coming all the way around here, so we can remove a good chunk of that. And destroy all this. Yeah, we can carve the edge of that, and that will all fall in the magma. We've forgotten about. Hopefully the magma won't get so cold that it will harden, solidify. If it does, it's fine. Mine it up, cool it down and use it. We might be able to fire it into this room. Set up a little system in here with sweepers. Just have material drop in here to add heat. The room, and as that gets burned off, the material will cool down. We've got it set to 160, so that's as cool as it would end up. We wouldn't get any cooler than that. 160 is pretty good. Cool. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I should have that on there. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Now that is hot. And that is pretty warm iron ore. If that drops into the crude oil, we may have issues. A lot of zombie spores in these tiles, and I'd rather they weren't there. So let's do something here. We're going to use some of our igneous rock that's laying around. Igneous, yes please. We'll draw in here on a 9. We can't draw that tile, because that's where the thing is, but it does mean what we can do. Dig there. Not strictly necessary, but if we dig there, we can now brick in that tile. Also, if we do there, we could just drown the thing and let it fill up with crude. I don't want to do this side because that's damaged, and if that breaks, let all that out. Rather it didn't do that. Yeah, the brain-eating zombies are coming to get us. Thanks, Ashcan. You're doing wonderful things. Put a block there, please. I suppose we're going to risk it because it will take all day otherwise. Let's get on with it. Do that one now. Now he can get down there and do that one on both sides. He can do it there, and that's perfect. Dig your way back out. Can you concentrate on this side, Ashcan, please? Concentrate on this side. A bit more important. Well, I didn't do a dig, I did a priority. Yeah, if there's liquid in here, you can use this method to drown the thing. You can just keep digging it out. And it'll push the liquid in as you build a block. Don't do that, because you've got to get out of here. You have to get out. You have to be able to get out. Nothing you can get out. Fine, it's fine. Oh, now you got to go round to get it. You can go round, it's fine. Everybody's coming. Party. Please worry about that, Ashcan. I don't want you doing all the other stuff. Worry about this. Come on, Ashcan. Build the block. Build the block. Someone's coming to build it. Right. We have got 8 million zombie spores in that one side. And we are going to dig that tile now. He's died due to pressure. Actually, you might not need to cancel. Just seeing if the germs are dying by themselves. Because it's died. The germs do seem to be dropping, don't they? Pretty fast too. Instead of getting them mixed up in the crude oil, I'd rather just leave it. We'll just leave it. It's under pressure. It's died because it can't take that kind of air pressure. It's got 10.6 kilos of carbon dioxide in that tile. And it can only take up to 10,000. So it's killed it. That's another way of doing it that I didn't realise. That seems to be dropping pretty fast. I think it's a good idea. We come back at a later date and destroy it. Right, we can quite happily leave it there for now. We can deconstruct all of that. Or dig, should I say. Dig this side as well. Dig out there. And yeah, we can... going over it with a higher priority, I think. Be better. There we go. Get rid of that bit. That can wait. I'm not going to mess with that yet. There you go. What can you reach from there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. You can do whatever you can reach from there. That'll give them stuff to do and things to do. See if this piece... No, where was it? It was this piece, wasn't it? It was under this edge. Just one chunk. Yeah, it might actually get to the point where it's about to... We go to priorities. 1409 and it's 1404 degrees now. And it's going up. 1405 nearly. Yeah. Hopefully that will burst into magma in a minute. Now, you couldn't do that if that was liquid pressure. It would break these tiles. You need at least double thick tiles around it. Otherwise it would, or pressure tiles that can hold the weight. Because it's just air pressure, carbon dioxide pressure. Doesn't matter. You take it. I think the germs are dying off. 8,470,000. Game save. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that. And there's another one down here to deal with in the room full of slicksters. Seems like there are zombie spores in this bit of crude oil. And if I allow that crude oil to join the other crude oil, is it dying? Are they going? They don't appear to be, they're just sitting there. Yeah, they don't seem to be dying at all. I'll leave that section. I'll probably leave that until this crude is all pumped out. So this crude doesn't have any in it. I think it's harmful to the dupes at that point. I don't take any risks. What temperature are we at? Yep, that's about to blow on 1412. About to pop into magma. Usually it's most of the elements in the game will allow you a sort of like a few degrees leeway either which way. That's just melted. Gone. Is now added to the magma. And that's made enough for that to drip off a bit more. That. Yeah. As this gets, this piece, there's a lot more material there, so it will draw the heat out of this magma. Hoping the volcano erupts again before that takes so much heat that it turns like it makes this go solid, because it could draw in the heat out of the magma to the point where this actually solidifies, and I don't want that. If that's the case, we'd have to build a shelf along here to catch all of this when it's dropped. And then if we want to use it, we'd have to literally build temperature plates with it or something to reset the temperature, because that's hot. I'm not carrying that through my liquid locks. This temperature is going up, but it just depends how much of the temperature it's drawing out of here to make it go up. Now, going up by quite a lot. There's a lot of igneous here, and if that's all going to drop into this magma, that's going to be a problem. We have drawn a vacuum in this room. Hurrah! Success! So that means we can actually dig this out now. No air in here. No air in here now. So power-wise, we can... Oh, that's wrong. Snip that off. I'm just going to snip this. I'm going to keep it here because there may be a necessary thing that we might want to run. Like we could put doors here and allow this to fill up and then automatically open the doors. Just allow the magma to pour down Magma Falls, I was going to call it. Yeah, Niagara Falls, I was going to call it. In my head, I was thinking Magma Falls. My mouth was going to say Niagara Falls. So, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, actually, digging this and letting it fall into there, because it's going to sap too much heat out of this. At some point, what we might do is come in and build a box in each corner. Make it more stepped, if you know what I mean. Yeah, make more stairs. Well, I just wanted to get it built at the time, so. So if we can go above this volcano, we can build a insulated obsidian tile right there and there. We can jump onto that one once he's built it to build that one. Then we can start digging this out and it will land here instead of in the magma. If we hadn't have built this first, we could have just dug all this out and just let it fall into the magma. That probably would have been the sensible idea. Yeah, I was impatient and wanted to get it done. Yeah. Oh, has this thing germs died yet? Well, they're going down though. Going to be less than... Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it. Patience, patience. Dig some of this out, shall we? Yeah, why not? Now, as long as we don't dig that tile, we can go along the top of here. All of that out. Go, and we can dig underneath it so we can get in there. Yeah, there we go. That'll drop all this crude oil down here. And it will give us lots of igneous rock. It's still pretty hot igneous rock. What I'm thinking of doing is when we sweep it, you know, we built this thing over here. Well, we could get in here and we could run our cooling loop through here, right? With a couple of like gold tiles on it. We could run the cooling loop just through these boxes, but it wouldn't be nearly as effective as this. We could put a lot of liquid in here, pretty much up to the sweeper. So we could fill this with liquid. Have to drop a couple of these dispensers or something, put some bottles in. Hey, I know, I got an idea. We could put a block there and deconstruct that, and we can put a bottle emptier on there, can't we? And we can put some liquid in there. Actually, where's the water going? How close is water? Oh, it's all polluted. Bit of water there. We have got water here, a lot of it. We do have a pipe here that we could use. We could run this pipe over here. Cancel that then. Cancel that. Cancel that. Plumbing. Let's go plumbing. We can put the bottle emptier. Where can we reach? I'll make it out of steel because we can always tell it to sweep the steel out. There you go, plumbing. Liquid pipe. Insulator's going to take forever to build, so let's just put a normal pipe. Yeah, let's just put a normal pipe. Make it out of sandstone so they don't want it. We'll join to this pipe, put a bridge. There, it's not connected there, so it won't go anywhere else. And this will stifle itself at that height, so it won't get any higher than that anyway. You'll get to about this tile, maybe a tiny bit more before it blocks the pipe. Then we can follow this down. Make sure we're going to connect properly. Now that's convenient. We can go under there. And we'll have to put a bit more there that we destroyed earlier. This is handy leaving pipes lying around, you know. There's a bit of polluted in there that I want to shift. So if I disconnect that from it, connect it there, that should just go in. And then snip it back off again. I can see that I overwrote that pipe, so that. Right. Now this isn't going to quite work. Oh, yes it will. Yes it will. Thinking we couldn't put another bridge there, but we can. There we go. Make sure they're facing the correct direction. They are. Going up this way, and then it's going to get to here, and we're going to snip it. Come in here and here. We do need to get in this bottom bit to lay the cooling pipes. We're going to deconstruct a couple of tiles here. We're going to add this cooling loop to the system. We could add it from this side where it's cooler, or this side where it's heading back that way. You know, this side is the freshly cooled stuff. This side is the heading back that way. I think we'll add it there. It's fine. cancel that, then we'll add it from this side. Because we've got the option of adding the other aqua tuner to the cooling loop if we need it. And this is going to come back pretty darn hot. So, yeah, if we run this pipe in here, run it in, say, at that height, and we'll run it back out there, and we'll cancel bottom 3, go plumbing, gold. That will be perfect. Yeah, we'll let them get that done. And we'll follow this pipe down, down, down. Oh, there's polluted in this pipe. Where did that come from? Must have come from down there. Okay. Good, glad I spotted it, because I don't want polluted up there. Where is it? Coming up the pipe somewhere. Oh, there you are. Oh, we'll snip it off there and we'll attach it to the input of that. Then it will go in cooling loop. There we go. Phew, that was close, wasn't it? Nearly got that in the system. There's only a little cooling thing to cool our materials. But still, you know, it could have been a very important machine you were building, and then all of a sudden you've got, you know, polluted water off-gassing inside it. That would be terrible. So we'll come back. Oh, let me just double check that's not connected to anything. I don't want it running water when I'm not looking. Okay, good. No. How's this bit of igneous doing? It's got a lot of material here to catch the temperature of. That's probably not brilliant, is it? So I'm thinking Ashcan might have some work to do in here. We build ourselves a platform up there. Up here, we build this. Right the way along to there. Of obsidian. Obviously Ashcan's going to have to come and build it. We can dig that. Actually, we can cancel that dig. And then there'll be some obsidian up here. Brilliant. Then we'll dig a chunk of this away and we'll have some space. And then we'll put some storage bins here and make him sweep all this up and put it in those bins. We'll have to be very careful how we do it. It will be possible to do. Do all of that. We might have to let a couple of the other dupes come in here as well, but I'm not sure which ones to let in. Won't end up sweeping. We look on our priorities. Beans are very good. But she's got tidying, operating, building and digging is good. So we could turn the tidying and the supplying and the storing down and let her come in. If they're shut in there, they will do the job because it's the only job available. But yeah, let's look through some of our other dupes. Nisbet's got high storing and stuff. Camille's got high storing, but we could turn that down. Yeah, Camille could come in. We'll turn down the storing. Got building and digging. She doesn't do supplying. Got decorating. Yeah, so what? We could let Camille come in and help. And let's let Camille come in and help. Where are you, Camille? Down there. Oh, you're allowed in. Let's go back to the, not the skills, the priorities. I'll make sure Camille's storing is lower. So hopefully, yeah, they'll come up and they'll build this without bringing all the old obsidian from the base. They'll use this. Yeah, so then we can let him build that. And he's going to stand in the bleeding magma to build it. You muppet. Bit more obsidian we can gain when we do these. Not urgent just yet. Not urgent. And we'll also dig around there, but some of that will be How are we doing? 7 million. Yeah, it's going down. Going down. Yeah, once you've done that one, you can go around there and do the digging. Oh, you can carry on. It's fine. Yep. I'm not going to dig that until they've built that one. Then that can drop onto there. Perfect. Yes, then we can reset the temperature of that igneous. We'll just build stuff with it up here until it's all done. There isn't a scrap of it anywhere that is the wrong temperature. And then you can tell them to take it out. Alright. Right, we can also do this. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that, was I? No, cancel that. I was going to do this. Right along to there. Yeah. And you can bust into that bit. That bit. I'm going to priority that down to say a 4. And just priority that down a bit. Do this first, please. That's the only job in here to do, so we can dig some more of this out. A much higher priority. Oops, my mouse is now dead. I need to plug it in. Battery's gone. Perfect. Excellent. And we are currently waiting for Camille and Ashcan to come back. I might check that Camille and Ashcan are actually on the same shift. What's wrong here? Steam temperature too low. We'll stop running then. No, don't disable building. I want you to... There's no icon to suppress it. Okay, fair enough. This is running so little now, keeping this cool, so infrequently. It's actually making that jump on and off all the time. So let's go to the schedule. We've got Ashcan and who was it we had? Camille. Midday shift. Can you switch with some? Can you switch with Ruby? Ruby, go to midday shift. Camille, go to day shift. Ashcan and Camille should now be on the same shift. Excellent. Does mean they're going to go to lunch now. Soon. Yeah, you keep running through that, which isn't the best, but it won't happen for long. Because we'll cut through here. Cut through the top. Boom, like that. There we go. Camille might be a bit shook up and having that sort of mix up on the schedule. Gotta wait for them to go to bed now and can't get up. No more will be done for a little while. Yeah, that's on a very high priority. Let's go and check our food supplies for our hungry hippos here. Yeah, these are all still green, aren't they? They're not getting a lot of food on them. I think something's not working right there. I know the stone hatch has decided to stand on it. Yeah, there's a lot of granite on that tile. Go away, stone hatch. Move. Gonna think of a better way to do it. If we could have a feeder that the dupes can't reach, but the sweeper can, and so can the critters. How the heck can we do that? Right, this wire has been put in, well, pipe. Do that now, brick it up. Priority. We can connect that now. The cooling loop can start running through it. Won't do anything yet. Can at least start running. There's gold pipes there to cool down the liquid. Might wish I put all that gold pipes to try and keep all this liquid nice and chill, but I think only the bottom is really necessary. Then we can set this to add to this line, get rid of this bridge here, and add the food here instead, and it will separate 50-50 between each side. It's the same as this one does, but all our loot will be dropped in here, which will be given a chance to cool down first. Hey, before we brick it up then, shouldn't we put a temperature sensor in here or something and link it to either the sweeper or the conveyor loader? Cancel. Don't do that yet. Hey, I mean cancel. Don't do that. Sorry, Otto, go away. Yeah, we need some kind of temperature sensor in here. So we need automation, thermosensor. I'm not going to sense the pipe because we already know that's cool because that's our cooling loop. But where can we put this? We'll put it right here. It's steel, but that's fine. Bit of automation wire. What we could do, I'm just waiting. Yeah, it's too much space, isn't it? That would have to go up one. This would have to go up one. That could still reach the bottom, I think. Down. Where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4 below it. So if that was one higher, unfortunately I've put that liquid vent in the way, but we could move that. That's fine. Just to fill it up with water in the first place. Thinking if we move that up and put this one higher, it'll be in the water. But what we could do, instead of sensing the temperature of the water in here, which doesn't make sense, we could just tilt this at an angle. Yeah, let's just move that. Flop it over on its side. See if that works. Right, so if we fold that over on its side, what I'm thinking is, what is that made of? Oh, it is steel. Might still not be enough room, so yeah, we might need, what do we need? We need I'll take the steel away, won't you? I was going to use that. Conveyor rail element sensor, conveyor rail thermosensor, that. Right there. All the ingredients are going to be dropped either side, so they're going to be here and here, where the Maverick Rock is at the moment. So we can load it onto there. Then we need to sort of like lock it from coming out unless it's the correct correct temperature. Then we would need a, what's the other thing called? A conveyor shutoff. And we could use that. Split that way up. Why are we building it out of tungsten? Doesn't need to be built out of tungsten. Steel. Stick to steel. So, have the loader here. Yeah. I think I'm getting the idea what I want to build. Spare loader there, made of steel. Right. That will be loaded up by the sweeper. Go into there, will be temperature sensed. If it's too hot, this will be off, so it won't be able to come out. And it will come out, down, and round. Okay. We'll just leave it sitting in the water. It's not really a problem. That bit of rail can go. That bit of rail can go. So then we can pick the temperature that little piece of food will not leave here. Well, food, stone. It won't leave here until the temperature is correct. This will be off. That, we could either flip this, yeah, we would want to flip the... If we say, if it's above, say, I don't know, 30 degrees, and send a green signal, the green signal would turn this on. So it would turn it on if it's too hot, so we'd have to say below, which would do the same as putting a NOT gate here. But in this instance, we'll put a NOT gate in. Easier. Let's see. Put a NOT gate in. There we go. Why did you destroy my sensor? Did I click on the wrong thing again? Oh, crap. Okay, shipping. Conveyor rail thermosensor. Yeah, go there, please. Don't destroy it. Anything in here that we want out, we can just tell the sweeper to chuck it out, so I'm not bothered about that. So then we go like so. Like so. Yeah, that seems legit. Oh, it was that I wanted to deconstruct. I probably clicked on the sensor instead. And that. Okay, we now need a bit of power again. Yeah. We need power to that one and power to that thing. It's an overcomplicated way of doing it, but that's the funnest way to do things in Oni. Funnest? Is that a word? Funnest. Funnest stone. The more complicated you can make it, the better. Kind of. Until it's so complicated you can't get your head around what the hell you've just done. If they don't sweep it out, it's fine. I just want the wires built. If they don't sweep it out, we'll tell the sweeper to sweep it out, so it's not a problem. It will get dropped in one of the branches. La la la, yeah, take it away, 3, 4. Right, now we want automation before we break it up, don't we? We want a wire. Yeah. All we want to do is connect that to that, and then that to that. That will say, yes, please. It's the right temperature, you can take it, and then that will flip it and turn that on, and that will let that piece out, and the next piece will move in, and then it will go, no, that's too hot, and it will turn off again until that cools down, and that is right on the line where the cooling loop is. Right there, so it will cool down eventually, even if we drop in boiling hot, like 85 degree stuff in here. Yeah, probably. Dead, hopefully. Just depends on how good your cooling loop is. And we do have the ability to add a second, this one back on. If it's coming out too hot here, it's 24 now, going through the tank, which equalizes the temperature. Time it drops in there, the tank will just average out all the time, instantly, with the temperature in there. So that helps to keep an average temperature. And we could just add on a second aquatuner. We could just add on the one in here. Because we've got so much aluminium out of it now, we don't care if it backs up with aluminium in here. It will catch up eventually, probably, maybe. Maybe not, who knows. Everything seems to be set in here now. We can brick it up. Actually, do you know what I would rather do? Before we add the water, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. No, sorry, don't do that. I know you're desperate to do it, aren't you? I know you are. Let's just build some insulated tiles just along the bottom here. I will do all this bottom piece. Yeah. Everywhere the water's going to be, we'll do there like that. Okay. That will help us insulate the. If we drop very hot materials in here, it'll help keep this liquid cool, which will help cool the hot materials. And now we can click on this and see. Yes, that can actually reach right to the end there. Oh, so that means if we remove that whole layer, this whole piece, that could see there, right to the end of there. Couldn't see very well up one. Down here it can see all three, so we could put three more atmosuit docks there. We would have to open this space up, but we could put doors on their sides there. We could open this space up, and then it would be we would have 3 extra atmosuits. They could either come up and go in and come out this way. You know, we could have another dock there, another checkpoint here. Or we could make it that this is part of the base, this section, and we could have a fire pole here. They can go through this way, but this will be only inwards only. Be only inwards. We'll copy the settings up there, so only the same people are allowed out. Delete this, put a ladder in. They'll come through here, fire pole down and take a suit, or go through here and take a suit, whichever way is fastest. We could move this along to there so we can drop a fire pole in. I think I'm going to start building it. I'm not sure we're going to actually do it. If we do this like this. There is a pip egg there, but that doesn't matter. We'll wrangle it up. Right, so this is getting built now. Liam and Nisbet on the case. Let's buzz down to our hot area. Can't quite reach this last spot, so let's give them 1 dig each to do. And then we can come in here and just take away all the hot material and let it drop on there. I think that's a much better idea. But what we're going to do first, I think, is we're going to put some things up here. And we're going to make a sweep order. We're going to make them sweep up this stuff that's soaking up all our heat into our magma. We don't want that soaked up into rock. We want it in here. We want that temperature to be going up our spike. We want it in there. So I think this is a good idea. A good investment. Uses up a bit of our obsidian, but it's going to stop it dropping in this magma. If we hadn't built this yet, we could have just dropped it in. Built now. Hopefully nobody falls in the magma while we're not looking. Slugs. They're from a different either startup, different asteroid. You can feed them metals and they give you power. I don't want them. Well, when you've got like volcanoes that give you metals, you basically got an endless free power. I made a massive slug farm before. So how's our temperatures in here doing? I'm just holding very nicely at 19 degrees. That's lovely. Oh, look at this. We now have bits of obsidian and all sorts in here now. So let's actually let's get that out. If we sweep it out, they're gonna take it all the way down. I don't want them doing that. We'll just tell this machine to clean up the mess. Once we've bricked it in, we can start adding water. Ah, well done, Ruby. I thought you may do such things as these. Let's move you outside first. Ruby. move outside. Go over there. Come on. Don't be silly. Oh, they're gonna try their hardest to jam themselves in here, aren't they? Right, you move over there. And you move over there. You, Jean, move. Go. Get out. Get out. Give my eye. No. Harold. Move over. Go all the way over there, will you? You're just being a pain in my backside. As soon as that tile is built, we'll be fine. They won't be able to get in there. No. Harold, move. There. Go. Out. Tile. Built. Ah, that stopped you. That stopped you. You can't do it now, can you? I win. There we go. Excellent. So this thing can sweep out this junk got left in here. I'll have to get one more bit of obsidian from somewhere else. Please don't get it from the boiling hot department. Ah, they probably are. Ashcan, what are you doing? Yeah, no, you're not doing that. Look at this temperature of this water. We have got this far without you doing silly things. Ashcan, that is bad. You move. Oh, I didn't click move, did I? Move to. Right, now Ashcan. We're allowed out now. Oh, that one. Let's do Ashcan only. Who else did we let in here? Make sure you can't go in. No. Ashcan. Don't. Move out. Go, 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 go. Leave that there. That is 1,352 degrees. You are not taking it out through that. No, not letting you. So, is that going to say that it's unreachable now? No, it still says it's buildable, so there must be some somewhere else. Oh, does that mean Catalina was also down there? Let's check. Don't see her. Oh, she's in here building this. Oh no, that's not Catalina, that's Camille. I let the wrong one in. You muppet. Oh, okay. Camille. Yeah. Did I change the wrong person to the wrong schedule? I probably did, didn't I? Catalina and Ashcan and Camille. Yeah. Well, don't take any with you. This is a vacuum, isn't it? That was only on like a 4 priority. Oh, well, I'll let you do it. As long as you don't bring that obsidian out with you. Ah. Well, that got built. Let's just check the temperatures. Make sure none of that is ridiculously hot. So let's deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. That one it's full of granite. We're just going to deconstruct it and just deposit all the granite on the floor. And this one we're going to set to sweep only. Raw minerals. Igneous and granite. I don't care if it's both. We're going to copy settings on all 4. And we've got no power. Ah, did we finish the power wire off? No, we didn't. Where were we going to connect it? There. Yeah, that one's fine. Power it up. We need power, Captain. We also need water. So let's come down here. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. And we'll connect this. And it won't do anything. Because we've got to switch this switch. Now it will pump water. Let's hope we've done the piping work. It's very hot water, but fine. We'll cool it down pretty quick. It's coming all the way up here. It's going to deposit all its heat in the area. But we're not wasting time making these making them insulated pipes. I'm just going to pump it up there. Job done. I'm polluted in here. How's it going? Camille seems to be quite happy in here, digging away. Doing her thing. She's happy. Now, I don't think I care about the abyssalite dropping into the magma. I just care about these materials, stuffs. A lot of the abyssalite is already pretty hot. Some of it's cold. This bit's cold. But abyssalite doesn't really change heat very easily. The other materials, on the other hand, do. Yeah, I made that a high priority, so she's off up there to do that. Camille, let's get it right. Let's send the correct person in here. Let's add Ashcan is back. He can go in and out. Camille can go in and out. Yes. Please do not touch that piece. No, you want to. I'm tempted to sort of remove that brick, so they can still get past. That'll drop down. I can brick over the top of it, keep the vacuum, and then remove that. And then it will drop in here. And then we've got it red up piece of obsidian for no reason. What we could do, here's the thing. We put a second door in right on the end there. A high priority. We can lock someone in this room and make them build something with it. If they don't take it out before we get to that point, which they may do. We're going to have to move this pump. It's got to be at the lowest point it can... Oh, there's water in here. Oh, yeah, there's water on the top layer, isn't there? Okay. Don't think these plants are going to grow. Growth halted irrigation. Liquid. Yeah, look at this. I bet they've all got blocked up with water. They have. Not good. So let's... actually, let's just... Yeah, let's use our plumbing skill. Right there. And can you do it on those? Yes, you can. Right, get plumbing, guys. We'll have to add liquid pipe. There. We'll have to add a bit of power. Deconstruct that. Power. I wonder why they didn't seem to be doing everything any time I went past. What's in here? Slime. I don't want slime in there. I want all the slime swept up to the base biome before it, yeah. Let's come up here. What's in that one? Polluted ice. Well, we can drop the polluted ice on the floor. We can turn that to slime. Boom. I forget what priority the other ones are, but I bet I'll probably put them on a 9. So let's just put it on a 9 straight away. Probably is. I'll go and double check, because you know what they'll do automatically is if this is on a lower priority, they will come up here, remove this, and take it over there. That's all on a 9, and it is sweep only, so I'd better come over and have the symbol above it. Now it does. See that symbol says sweep only. And now I think we can come in and deconstruct that one. Demolish you. Don't need you anymore. There's a volcano there to sort out at some point. We may or may not use it. Got our stairway. And I think they've gone to bed. Yeah, look at the time. Those two have gone both on the day. I'd like to kind of decide how we're going to do this section as well. This side we can brick there up. And all the magma will pour out this side. Go kind of like... No. There. That seems very close to this, doesn't it? So let's go one down. We'll come down here. I don't want it kind of attaching to that edge. I don't think it would. There, 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 there. Yeah, I think that would work. Cascade down here quite nicely. In fact, we may as well bring it over by one there. That bit. And let it just pour off the edge and come down towards the spike. Yeah. So, I actually don't think I want them to build it yet. So let's make it a 1. I bet that means someone will come and build it. Temperature wise, we can come in here and we can just demolish this now. We can come in and we can just stampede through most of that. Yeah, we'll leave one tile so they can reach that one. We'll just start from the top, work our way down. There is a quicker way of doing it where you go 1, 2, 3. Where's the temperature? It's going to save now, isn't it? While I'm trying to do that. I just want to take the abyssalite that's hot as well inside here. All of that carved off. La, la, la. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there we go. Temperature. And let's get right to there. You come down by 1 and you do 3. Come down by 1 and you don't do that. Do 3. Or you just dig the whole entire thing and then you remove bits. But, you know, we won't do that because that's sensible. Now, 1, 2, 3. Bit along like that. Want to make sure we get all this to the corner. And this bit will fall down the ladder and end up here, but yeah, never mind. We'll just leave that to get dug, because the way you do that, because they can reach 4 tiles up, if you do it this way, they can dig which patch they want. It doesn't matter. And when they're done, you can just dig the ceiling on this one, dig the ceiling on this one, dig the ceiling on this one. You don't have to wait and do that. I'll do one every other tile so they can run along. You can just leave them to get on with that. Yeah, they'll do it now. Done. Come up here and make sure... Whoa, too far up. I want to make sure this isn't full to the brim with water yet. Alright. There's a lot of water in here, but it's 80 degrees, so we're going to let it cool down a bit. You know, a temp shift plate might have been a cracking good idea in there, but never mind. I'm not doing it now. I mean, we could come down by the ladder and just go 1, 2, 3. They can reach that tile there, but they can't reach anything on the floor. So, yeah, we could do that. I'm just letting them use up whatever granite is there. They'll put in there. We can do our sweep to here then. Fine. They're all set as the granite and igneous repositories, let's say. And let's go on here and make sure this does not any granite or igneous. Good, nothing. All our granite and igneous will be lobbed in here when we sweep it next time. We could probably stop putting coal in this room. Hey, coal is actually running. Wow, batteries have gone down. Perhaps we ought to. We got fluted water running. Yeah, the natural gas generator is running. Means we're not getting enough power from this now. Ah, okay. Well, we'll put it up to 165. 165. 175, if I remember rightly, was what was perfect. It was just below 200 degrees all the way along. Means it's not wasting heat out the top. A bit of digging going on in here, I see. Thank you very much. Good job. Our 2 dupes that we've allowed in here, Camille and Ashcan. I'll just come in here and decimate all the hottest materials for it. Drop it down here. Now, I did make a little doorway, didn't I? Yes. Oh, no. That's been taken. Well, maybe they took it in to build that one of those ladders with. Okay, maybe. I was going to get them to build something because that will reset the temperature. They probably built one of these ladders here. Why is that an unreachable dig? Not unreachable. You can get there. You can come in here. That one. Unreachable dig. Pencil. Sometimes you've got to reset it. The game gets confused. I'll also run this ladder. Yeah, I can go on a 6. So there. Ta-da! Ta-da! Get rid of that steel. Okay. Definitely no liquid hydrogen in it. Whatever it was in here. No, what it was chlorine gas, wasn't it? Yeah. Pipes and power. Power can be deconstructed. We can do that. Liquid pipes can be deconstructed. Oh. Not liquid pipes, it's gas pipes, thank you. Can go. That gas vent can also go. And this should be producing a little bit more power. Should we put it up a little bit more? Yeah, it's fine. Are you leaving? Yes, you're leaving. What are you leaving for? I'm having so much fun. Oh, these are all a 5, that's why. Make that a 7. Well, let's make it all a 7. Ashcan's coming in here to do this, yeah. You left this room. Someone else could have done that. You didn't have to go and do it. Deconstruct that bit of conductive wire. Construct a gas pipe. And we'll put a sweep down here. Sweep order in order. The sweep is in order. Just to get rid of all this junk out here, would you? Hopefully Ashcan and Camille will come in here and do this work. I want to sort of bust through there as well, I suppose. We might as well. Everything's got to be done, so just do it all. Do it all, please. Uh-oh, yeah, I forgot about the water, didn't I? Let's, see how full that is. Let's snip that off there, I think. Snip it off right down here. Actually, don't need to. Switch it off. Don't snip it, switch it. Well, we will snip it as well, because we don't want to accidentally send water up. We don't want to. No. I think this has worked so well that I might copy this sort of idea on the other one that we had at the beginning of the game when we demolished that section. This is very hot water. It's 98. Gonna really stifle these poor critters and stuff. But yeah, we've got a cooling loop running up here, so it's only going to be running for a minute more. All that water's gone out the pipe, and then we're done. This section will just... No, not that. This section, we'll just leave it to cool down for a while. Yeah, we'll just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. How much is that? Picking up. It's picking up a lot of heat, look. 43 is coming out at. It's going in at 34. Coming out at 43. So we'll cool it down. We'll just leave it for a while. It's very hot water to cool. Yeah, so it'll take a little while before we start using the system. I don't want to add heat to that water while it's already trying to cool the water down. Once the water's already cool, fine. In fact, we could have filled it with crude oil, but never mind, we didn't. And why did that come up so hot? I didn't think it would be quite that hot. Now there's a lot of temperature here, but it's not hot enough. Run a steam turbine, which is annoying. Otherwise you could just put a similar sort of temperature controller as here. Temperature injector, let's say. Yeah, to inject temperature through. Put a similar thing like that on one, but they just don't get hot enough to run a steam turbine. So you have to add a bit of heat to the room. We have to run the glass forge. Otherwise it's not going to get hot enough to run. Do anything. Our guys have gone to bed. I see why they're not doing anything. And this thing's just sat here doing nothing. Just it seems like it's adding heat to the room, so I'm tempted just to deconstruct it. That there. The heat production 1,000 DTUs per second. And it's not even doing anything. It's not even powered anymore. It's not powering anything. Creating magic heat by the look of it. Maybe we could use that idea. Power up some, disconnect them in like a steam box. Seems like that's generating heat and doing nothing. The power's not going down, is it? So, hi Ruby. I like the way you just flopped out of there and landed on that ladder. That was pretty cool. Where are you taking this abysmalite? Huh? Where's it going? Was it still going in here? I don't know. No, you're taking it off somewhere. Well, fair enough. Oh, they're just about to wake up and do some more digging in this room. I might get brave and add another one. Come here, lad. What was the other one? I thought it was. Now let's go to the door permissions. Go. Camille. And Catalina. No. I want Catalina in there. Well, we could let Jean in. Let's make sure they've got the skills. Dig obsidian before we let someone in. We've got Camille going in. Can Jean dig it? Yeah, Jean can dig it. Let's check schedule-wise. They work out together. Jean's on nights. Oh, we could let Jean in, then we can get work done at night as well. Jean and Ruby. Ruby and Jean. Or Jean, Ruby and Mima. Okay. Complications. Okay, you do a bit of supplying. And tidying. That's not good. Ruby. Tidying is down. You do building and digging. You've got supplying and storing as well. Quite high. We don't want to get rid of all our supply of storage, do we? But Nisbet, no. Someone. Perhaps we can just release Ellie and let her build a digger, because she's got good digging skills. We could give Ellie. Go to the base. Find Ellie running on her wheel. Must be close anyway, if she's not 2020 already. She's 2019, that's fine. Move out there. We could have left you for a bit longer, but no. Frankie can stay in there, but we'll get rid of... No. Hey, going back in there yet. Not allowed. Not allowed in there anymore. Right, Ellie. Let's go through the things for Ellie. Not consumables. Why did I click on that? That'll probably take ages to open. Right, I want to move Ellie to... already 6 on the day shift. And let's move Devon to the midday shift. You go to the midday shift. Ellie can go to day shift. Then Ellie can get some skills. Need skills for Ellie. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You've got ranching, researching. I'm not going to waste time scrubbing you. You can just go straight into super hard digging and construction. And what have we got left? A bit of improved carrying, tidying. That just gives them extra strength. That gives them plus 800 carrying capacity, plus 400. I don't know if that's combined. And then that gives you plus 2 strength, which also gives you more carrying capacity. But I think 400 kilos is better than that. So I do that one first, then that one. And that just gives them lots of strength. And then if you want to, because you've given them that, you could make them a mechatronics engineer. And now we just have to add Ellie to the door. Ellie's allowed out. Oh, we also have to add Ellie some priorities. Ellie, you need building up, digging up. And perhaps nothing else, really. We can drop your operating down. Drop that down. I'll give that a negative, so you're less likely to go and take something where you shouldn't. And we'll come all the way down to our door and let Ellie in. Welcome to the world. Go work in a magma biome full of dangerous places to go and dangerous things to do. Now, what did I set that at? I thought I clicked 7, but I didn't. Yeah, that's a 7 now. Ellie should be coming to join you. I'm tempted just to leave this, do the bottom of it, kind of cut the bottom off, cut the top edge off and leave a layer, so that when we do all this, that'll all fall on this layer. It's possible. Or we could just deconstruct sections of this and let it all fall through and rebuild it. Yeah, there's loads of different ways of doing it, I guess. I also want to try and dig those two there. And that one there, please. Gonna prioritize that up a bit higher so they don't do that. They can reach. Dig. Heck, we could dig this right to a little shell like we did with the obsidian in here and just made us our thin edge. It won't burst your vacuum. Yeah, should work fine. Now, because it's all a 7 and they were up here, this is the closest to them, so they were working down here and they've gone up there to work. That doesn't matter to them, they don't care. That sand. Okay, good. That's stuff that might off-gas. Yeah, trouble. I'm going to click sweep on this. Another bit, not clay. Slime, please. Get rid of that. Yeah, take some more slime up into space. Other one built yet? Yes, it is. So we can just go on that one and go copy settings. Boom. And we'll come over to this one. That's all dumped on the floor, so we'll dump some more ice and snow. Oh, I see you. A bowl of doom. Slime. What's in that one? Ice. That's all sweep only slime. There's the other one. Just sweep that bit. That bit. And we'll slowly work our way down because as this gets used up. Oh yeah, we've forgotten to reconnect the pipe. Do that please. And deconstruct all this. They've left little pipe bottles here. So that's polluted water, so we can just empty that in situ. This should now be polluted water, and polluted water. Yeah, it stifled the growth of them because it was the wrong water in there. And we can also dig now that layer. Go. Because it's only 3 high. Hey, there's 3 of them now. Good job. That'll make it go a little bit faster. Yes, that's much better. Ellie's been running on the wheel practicing for this day. And what does she get? Magma. Volcanoes. Well, that's what you get. Living on Volcania. We're going to check if our water has started cooling down yet. Our cooling pipe. Oh, they're really digging through that very quickly. I wonder if that's what that use of that is for. Yeah, you can dig the ceiling out, that layer now. That way you don't have to put ladders in, you can just dig it out without ladders. Do 3, but it only works for really solid areas like this. Try doing that in this area, then you end up with big spaces they can't jump across and they get stuck. I will leave you watching them dig for a moment. I will be right back. And I'm back now. I was wondering is if you use a duplicate checkpoint, does that make them drop the item they've got? Because no one's really been able to see the point. The duplicate checkpoint thing. They remove it. Do I not research it, or am I looking in the wrong place for it? I am not entirely sure because no one ever used them. So they probably just removed them from the game. Transit tube, access tubes and pipes and stuff. Mechanized mini pods, fire poles. If I go to research, you can type it in. I think that's what it was called. No. Try checkpoint. What that is. Lead suit checkpoint, jet suit checkpoint, oxygen mask atmosphere suit, duplicate checkpoint. There. So it's in the same group as that. That's what it looks like. So we have researched it. Where would it be? Probably said where it was and I just missed it. Game saved. Let's have a drink. And no one's really been able to use duplicate checkpoints. I think like I've watched loads of only YouTubers before. There it is. In the automation section. How big is it? Try putting it. I don't know. I don't want to put it in the way. I want to just test it. Let's put a tile under it. That one for now. We'll priority this up so we can look at it. So nobody's really been able to see the point in one. So let's see. It's got green signal, allow duplicate passage, prevent duplicate passage. So what we could do now. Does a duplicate... Hey, there's an idea. If a duplicate is running along and they weigh a certain amount, right? The way to test that would just be... Like we put the duplicates... Where is it? This checkpoint, this pressure thing. And when a hatch walked over, it was 100, wasn't it? I want to stick one somewhere where hatches don't go. Is this set to critters? No. There must be eggs or something in this room. I keep seeing these in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these things. I don't want to use that one because there's too much junk on it and whatever. So we can't deconstruct that. We'll put it there. There you go. Pick that out. Now we'll get our weight plate thing. Put right there. Someone can build that for me. Yeah, there's idle people. There's lots of idle dupes. So we need to... Okay, well, we do need dugout. Lots of granite in here. That's a nice temperature. So let's just... Ooh, carbon dioxide geyser. What about you? What about that water? I don't want that dripping out of the place. So let's get... what resources are around here? Mafic rock. Let's get a Mafic rock ladder going. That's this one. Because we're busy over there. They can be busy doing this, can't they? So, right down here, there's a volcano there. Go from about here. Straight up to there. There's our carbon dioxide geyser. Very useful, very useful. Okay, they're not useful at all. Unuseful. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Should have put that bar then. Cancel that one. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, we'll put that by 1 then. Cancel. I was trying to put that level with the vent, but never mind. And we'll dig like just. Couldn't be anything in here that I don't care about. Like there'll be bleach stone. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's how to reach the top. That bit. Never mind, we'll just let them go ham on that and probably get stuck and everything. They're just so desperate for something to do that, we've got to let them in. And we'll dig out under there so that if anything leaks out, we've got a chance to catch some of it before it leaks everywhere. Not that high a priority. There you go, that will give them something to do now. Stop standing around and crying. There's nothing to do. That needs building. Please. Priority by 9. Build that. Max is just stood here with nothing to do, so we'll make him stand on it. And we can see his weight. How much does he weigh? Is he a fatty? The meat's already been scooped up, look. I wonder if we could squish this mud. I wonder if you get... I think you get... No, if you squish mud, you just get dirt. You don't get polluted dirt. Oh, come on. Build it. Max, why don't you build it for me? Yeah, that seems to have caught up now. That's caught up. That's caught up. We're all red now. Oh, yeah. There's a bit left. Granite there. Being swept up. We'll be using our new system after that. The oxalite. I don't want a dupe just yet. Right, give me a dupe. Any dupe. Ah, not you, you're the chef. Max. No, I don't want to copy Max's settings. Max, would you do me a favour and come and stand here? And boom. Now, I want to see. Weight plate. How much does Max weigh? Current ambient pressure, 30 kilos. I'd like to go back to what you were doing. Ah, there we go. 0 kilos. So Max weighs 30 kilos. I would assume, therefore, that all dupes weigh 30 kilos. An assumption. Aren't you? What we could use this for is... This says duplicate checkpoint. And you have a direction on it. And that says allow duplicate passage. We could have a weight plate thing here. Like, not here, but in front of it. And if they come running out and they've got stuff in their hands, which might potentially be hot, you know, then that would lock and that wouldn't let them go past. Right? Right. Ellie, you like to be a test monkey? Would you like to test my idea? Not sure you'd like the test. I might try something here. That. Yeah, that might actually be useful, but I'd want it. Actually, no, I wouldn't want to build it here. Cancel. Then they would drop it here, and that's bad. I want them to drop it in the magma where they can't reach it. So here, I do want to put it here, but I want to put it up here a bit higher. That's annoying because I want to keep this flat. We might have to make a little bit of headroom here. 3 of these, 4 of those. I'll priority that up a little. Get someone to come and do that. And then we'll need a tile base for that to go on, so that'll have to go on a floor. No, not there. There. Ceramics, okay, whatever. We lose it, we lose it. I'll leave that there so I can click on it again. Let's go up here and deconstruct another layer. Another layer gone, another layer gone. You 3 guys, get up there and destroy that. Come through here and dig all that up, please. Please dig it all up. Ah, be glad just to see it gone. Now, there's nothing in here that, you know, we need. No liquid pipes or anything. We're going to lose a few bits of... Oh, well, never mind. We're going to lose some ceramics down in the soup. Couldn't be able to reach it, so fine. Right. Once we put that in, though, will they be able to run through it? Automation. Green signal allow duplicate passage. Yeah, we need a automation. I wonder if this will work. On an automation. I don't know how far away to put it from the thing. Deconstruct that ladder, please. I think it'll have to be right next to it. Then we'll have to put a bit of automation wire up to there. If they weigh, whoops, where did that come from? Wrong button. If they weigh more than 30, it'll lock. It won't let them through. And because they're stood there, see, I want to know, will they stand there or will they stand there, you know? Ah, no, so I don't want that. Cancel. I want that a little bit further away so they've got a chance to try and drop it in the magma, whatever they're holding. Yeah. I don't know if it'll work. So, duplicate. Sensor, maybe there? Yeah, straight there. We'll deconstruct that one. That might be too far. When they're running back this way to go up the ladder, they'll see that as an opening, so they'll run through it. Obviously, we'd have to block the other way round because they could go around this way and go past it. We don't want them doing that, so we want them to run along here. And if they see an opening and then they're carrying something that might be hot out of the base and we don't want them to, that will then lock that. And as they run, they'll drop the item in the magma. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if it'll work. I guess we'll find out. Did you come up to dig anything, or did you just, like, leave? I don't think they did anything. It feels like they didn't do anything. Oh, no, they did. They dug in here, didn't they? They dug this piece. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever. He went to bed. They won't be coming to do it now. We have got considerable amount of diamond. And of course, it won't matter when they're running this way. They can bring items in. But if they're trying to take hot items out, they hopefully, if they drop it on the weight plate, that's not good. I hope that as they run over the weight plate, if we set it the right distance away from the thing, as they run over it, they'll be stood on the ladder when that goes, blocks them, and then they'll drop the item because they can't go through. Who's trapped now? Ah, you muppet Nisbet. What are you doing? What have you got there? What can you reach? Nothing by your feet to reach. You can't get anything. You can get a bit of sedimentary rock. Let's get a bit of sedimentary rock. Up 2 tiles. Put it there. Let yourself out, you muppet. Now you can get out and carry on working. See? Perfect. Everyone wants to stand on your ladder. And on my ladder. Let's run that up there as a 7. The ladders. Like I normally do. Just gives them something to do because they're bored. 7 dupes with nothing to do. Let's go up and test our liquid. See if it's cooling down a bit. Yeah, I was thinking it would be a bad idea actually to swap that for crude, because if they did accidentally take some super hot material up here, they'd drop it in there and that would flash to sour gas right next to the base. Bad idea. So, water, fine. Yeah, you'll end up with a steam cloud, which is a pain in the arse to deal with, but it's a sight better to deal with that than it is to deal with a sour gas cloud in your base. So, yeah, let's come down. Let's see. I want to see, actually, how the power is doing. Those batteries full yet? No, they're not. All of a sudden, we're using a lot of power. It's gone wrong. Oh, we're pumping all of this all the time now. Temperature-wise in here, how are we doing? Degrees. It has kind of got a bit hot. We might have to run a second aqua tuner on our cooling loop. Yeah, it's getting a bit toasty, isn't it? Cooling loop is not supposed to be heating loop. It's supposed to be cooling. The time it's getting here, it's 40 odd degrees. It's coming out of there at 31. So, we will run it through here again. This will not work properly. It probably just won't pump out, but it's dormant for a while anyway, so we can use it. Let's nip there. We'll connect, not that one. No, this one. And that is already still set to 30 degrees, so that will just add some extra cooling to the system, and it will still return it to the same pipe as it was doing before. If we ever expand this one to a second aqua tuner, which would be a jolly good idea, I don't like this one working. This one doing it. This should be fractionally over 30 degrees, so this should run. No power. Oh, okay. We cut the power to it, did we? Oh, yeah, we have. Ah, that's problem. Powering this thing. Ah, okay. We're not running that anyway. That's okay. We can snip that off. If we want to run that, we can power it some other way. We'll put another one of those in for it. Ah, now it's powering. Now it's running. There we go. Now we shut down. Nice 17 degrees. That's much better. There, much better. Much. Yeah, because that poor cooling loop is really struggling. Right, so now I want... What do I want? I wanted that thing, didn't I? Not that thing. I wanted that thing. And we'll make it out of steel. It's the only thing I'm using in here. Steel and ceramic or obsidian. A little bit of obsidian piled there. Why did we build that out of lead then? That was stupid. Deconstruct. Let's build another one out of steel right there. At the moment, they can go down the ladder, around and up, so I'm not bothered if it takes a little bit longer for them to run in and out. I need to figure out what the heck I'm doing here. I want it to basically say, if that's too heavy, lock the door, you know, that sort of thing. Oh yeah, they've got steel in here from that stuff they had to deconstruct. Pump and everything. Let's get that bit of lead out of here before someone has an incident with lead. Okay, that's already steel. That needs to be built. Steel, come and build it. And what else? What else are we going to do? Yeah, we need to connect that to that somehow. So automation wire. And we'll go, make sure it's steel. Yeah, we'll go up and along. We might have to put some type of gate or whatever on it. I don't know yet. We might have to put some delay on it, a buffer. But I don't want it right there, because if they stop there and it turns off, they'll be stood on this weight plate. And then when they drop their item, they'll drop it on the weight plate, which isn't the point. I want them to kind of run past it, and then that stops them going through, and then they lose their job command, whatever it is they were carrying the hot material out for. And they drop it. Drop it in here, where they can't get it. A pain in the arse, because I'll lose resources, but, you know, it's better than them taking the hot item out. Don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll see. There should be some more steel in here, shouldn't there? No, maybe not. Okay, fair enough. Right, we can do another layer of this. You don't do that if it's 3 high gaps in between. Temperature wise, and oh yeah, we should have got all that. To just go straight across there, like that. Those lines. Zoom. We might have to put some ladders in and stuff just to reach on there for now. Have to put some in to reach up there, but at least that keeps it a straight line. Yeah. Okay, sounds reasonable. We can destroy this bit, but that bit will land in the magma. Has this ever got hot enough? There's so much of it, it's just taking a while. Yeah, and it's sucking the heat out of this magma. We'll leave it. Do the bottom bit there and just let that drop in. That's probably very cold. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Bad idea. Have a good clap, won't you? Yes, just clap. Clap, clap. Want that set to a higher priority. Somebody build it. We've only got a certain dupes that will build it, and none of them like, you know, sweeping. Because we deliberately did it that way. hopefully stop them from doing it. You're going up to build that ladder. Oh no, you're going to dig that. Okay, fine, fair enough. I'm going to mop there, because some of this seems to be melting. We're going to have to sweep all this up into space, but at the moment, rather rid of this slime out of here. Let's do a slime sweep. Just slime. See if they've got enough room to put it up there. Doubt it. Shouldn't be anywhere else for slime to go. We'll just do that bit for now. There. Then we'll switch it to, like, you know, ice or snow and brine ice and stuff like that. We can get that up. We could just drop it in here because it's so cold in here. You also can see here the double dig command means that it's a skill. There's one dig, means anybody with one level can do it. 2 or 3, depending on how high up the skill chain. Hard digging is just 1. Super hard is 2, and then super duper hard is 3. I don't know what hazmat digging is. I don't bother using it. Anybody going to come and do this? Errands. We might have to make it a very high priority because they don't like delivering those 3. No, not that. That's not priority. Priority. Do it really high priority. No, we won't do it now. We'll wait until they've had sleep. Hopefully they'll bring it with them after their sleep. We lower this priority to an 8. That is priority of a 9. Yeah, I doubt it though. Probably wouldn't. There we go. Slowly fighting our way through it. I changed my mind several times on various aspects. I'm tempted to brick this over now so that anything that comes down here doesn't drop in magma. Just allow the magma to flow. And we'll just sweep all this crap out up here. Once the dupes are in here. They don't like sweeping, but as I say, we can lock the door. Then it'll be the only job they've got. I'll have to do it. If anyone gets this errand. No, they're all 11s and 12s because nobody likes doing it. And do all of those, please. Want it connected. I want to see if it works. I want to see if they drop it there or they run past it before and then drop it off the edge. If they drop it on there, it's pointless. Pointless. We'd need some method of telling they've gone over. You know. Come and build it. Ellie, will you? Do it for us. Yeah. Well, you're tired, are you? Oh, I thought you'd already gone to bed. Oh, sorry. Tired now. I disturbed their break. Whoops. Wrong button. I meant to just change the priority. Redo that. Hopefully they won't bring fresh steel because that's now on our weight plate. They don't like sweeping. We'll let them sweep in a bit. Actually, what I might do, make this sweep only. Make that one lead as well, so they don't have so far to take. They might be more inclined to do it. You can sweep some lead into there if you want. You can sweep that obsidian out of here too. I don't know if they'll use that obsidian, that steel, or they'll bring some more. They'll probably bring some more. Nope. No one's carrying anything. Oh, we got the obsidian, that's good. Oh, they are carrying something. Thanks, Ashcan, but now my weight plate's going to weigh whatever that steel weighs. Which is 10 kilos, which is annoying. Sweep that steel out of here, would you? No. Not lead. Not on there anymore. Diamond on there anymore. Ooh, I think a diamond just fell out. Nice. Just want, I want the seed removed. I don't want to bring in port seeds down here. That just says lead now. You can bring the lead out with you. And what else is on there? Ceramics. I don't care about that. Oh, don't tell me that needs power. Great. It does. Not much though, is it? You know what's easier? We could just take it from here. Need to dig up a little bit to reach it. You. That steel can actually be useful. So I have to go up by one ladder. So I'll need a ladder there. Do we want to save that? Because there's one tile to save two tiles. Nah, that's not it. Construct. And insulated tile, deconstruct. That will fall into the magma. All of this for a test. Right, that is set to lead. Sweep only. Let's make a high priority. Then someone has to get that lead. Only piece that's got a sweep command on it. Come and do it. Come on, Ellie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, don't drop it, Ellie. Don't drop it. Ah. Once you're up there, I don't care. We can take that off. Put that on the 9 priority now. Doesn't need to be on so. Good, thank you. Ah. Would you like to build my weird contraption, please? I don't know if it's going to work. No. See, this is too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, we'll have to do the steppy stones one. That out. Won't dig that one because then they can't reach. Okay, let's put a tile like I was going to do. Yeah, that should work. Should all get built now. Problem is they don't like supplying, so they probably won't bring it. Ellie seems so slow, even though she's at 19, which is really fast. She seems so slow compared to the others. Funny. Right, you going to build that? You got stuff to build it with? Yeah, there's steel there. Build it, build it, build it. Never used one of these before, ever. 4,000 hours of playing the game and I've never used one of these. Yeah, one more time. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. So I want to say if it's above it's now, how are we going to do this? This might be complicated. I want to wait for that to be powered because I want to see if that stays on when it's powered. Come on, Ashcan. Come on, Ellie. One of you. Conductive wire errands. We're all on a number 1 priority. Come on, come on. One of you get the job. I'll go to bed before they do it. Come on, come on. I want to know if my weird contraption of doom will work. One of you build it. Ellie, come on. Give the job to the slowest one, won't you? Even though she's like a 19 athletics. Come on. No, you don't want to, Ellie, but hey, I want to test my weird machine I built. Never used these before. Oh, that's not Ellie. Hey, where's Ellie with the... Well, there she is. She's got the steel. Here, carrying a piece. You don't look happy, Ellie. You look half asleep. Look at those eyes. You tired, are you, Ellie? Someone's got to build it. Camille's going to build it. Ellie, you should have loads of sleep time. That's why you're so slow, is it? Right, now we got to rebuild that. Well, that says no entry, right? So they can't go that way. I don't think it applies to this way. I'm not entirely sure. But they won't see a job beyond that point. So they won't be able to go through that way to do a job. But they can obviously go around it. So we're just testing it. We're just messing around. We just want to see if it's feasible. We need that to be yes. You can go through. Oh, right. You can run through it, can you? Huh? Interesting. That didn't stop anything. Oh, what does that do? Because it only had narrow on it, didn't it? Clearance not permitted. Clearance not permitted. Heat reduction. 500 DTUs. I don't think there's any problem with... there might be. It'll get hot and it'll break in a vacuum. Damn it. Oh well. Well, we can test it anyway. Yeah, that won't work. Not in the vacuum. Where is it? That means yeah, useless. Gonna overheat. Already overheating. I'm gonna make sure I click disable auto repair because I don't want to wasting material. So what I want to see is if they can go 1, 2, 3. There'd have to be an atmosphere in there. And if there's an atmosphere in there, they've already gone through the liquid lock. So it's kind of pointless testing it now. But never mind. It'll probably overheat before I can get to test it. So let's snip the power off. That'll stop it getting any hotter. Already 21.5 degrees. They've got still some digging to do around here and build that tile. I just say sod it and let them all run in and out and see what happens. My poor crude oil liquid lock. Yeah, there should be some kind of automation that says, you know, if you're carrying an item, you're not allowed past. It stops dupes bringing items with them into a zone. So you can control, like, this area is a zone because I've cordoned it with this door. If you had some kind of automation thing or a signpost that said, no items beyond this point, they're not allowed to bring stuff in or take stuff out. Or it could just be one directional, so you can have one facing each way sort of thing. Oh no, but this won't work because it's in a vacuum, so it's just going to get hotter and hotter and hotter until it breaks. But the theory, I think, was there. If you run across this, if you see an exit so you can go through it, so you run along, but you're too heavy because you're carrying something, as soon as you hit that, that would turn off and lock the door, so then you wouldn't be allowed through. You'd drop your item because you've now lost the job that you were going to do because you can't do it, you can't actually get there. You drop the item. That was the theory, and then of course the item would plunge into the magma and never be seen again. Which could potentially be bad because they could drop things that are valuable. At least it would be an idea. Want to do this. I don't think they're going to do it otherwise. Let's just pop up. See how our cooling loop is faring now. Click that and I'll just check. Water's at 20 degrees in here, which is about what it was before. Now we're running 2 aqua tuners. Probably have to... Oh, look. Power's back up. Could have run our oxygen through it for our Atmos suits. Pulled that down. What's it going now? The water is 58.8, 58.9, 58.8. Yeah, I'll go down. Right, what's in here? There's a bit of granite in here already. Must have swept some up somewhere. There's iron ore, so we can go metal ore. And we can go... What are we going to go? Granite? Yeah, we need to go granite. Means we can just touch raw minerals. Yeah, all raw minerals. What else is in here? Obsidian. That's a raw mineral as well. That's a raw mineral. It's now nice and clean on the floor here. There's nothing there apart from the water. And the machinery. Yeah. Nothing there. Good. So, we chuck in granite in here, it will fill that up. But this will say, you can't come out. Right, let's go. That should be the right thing. Conveyor rail thermosensor. And where did we put the conveyor rail? Through it, into there and round. Okay, so where's the piece? There. Conveyor rail contents empty. Supposed to put it on, isn't it? Conveyor rail blocked. Ah, it's because there isn't a chute on the end of this. Need to kind of attach that on. Deconstruct that. What's this say? Still says minus ridiculous temperature as if it's in a vacuum. Above 30 degrees, let's say that. Crap. We're going to have to get in there and deconstruct that and rebuild it. It's not having a... It's not seeing a... You know why, don't we? You know why. Muppet brain here has put this in upside down. I bet you're all thinking, yeah, when's he going to notice? Right, let's put 2 in like that. Can we even put 1 there? I don't even know if we can reach that. Cancel those 2. I think we can reach that from there. Yeah, we can reach down 1, 2, 3. Good. Reach from there. Excellent. Yeah, they can reach that. We'll deconstruct that conveyor shutoff and put it in the correct way round. Let's check the power on it. The power will now be up there, so that bottom piece of power. That's a bit much on this wire, isn't it? It's a lot of stuff. Ah, they don't all run at once. That's fine. Okay. Let's see if our weird design of Doom will actually work. Probably not. So, no power. Duplicate checkpoint. Allows duplicates to pass when receiving a green signal. Prevents duplicates passing when receiving a red signal. Well, it's green now. Hey, this is a 1. You're not supposed to be doing this. Really? Don't do that. We're not ready for that kind of commitment. That can go as well. I don't think this is going to work, but you know, it'll overheat. But I want to just test it and see whether we can make it that's above 30 kilos, then we want that to lock. We want it, so it's got to be below. Yeah, the problem is, you see, if we set that to below 31, say, which would allow a duplicate through, that should then send a red signal, which should turn that off, right? Red signal prevent duplicate passage. No power to it, so let's test it. Let's connect the power. Make it heat up now, so now it's off. And we don't want that, because then they won't be able to go home. They won't be able to go through it. We want them to still be able to go home, so can't do that. So if we change it to below, as soon as they run over it, it just won't do anything, because they're 30 plus whatever they're carrying, but it won't prevent them from going through. We need it to be above whatever they are. So if it's above 30, Ellie doesn't seem to care anyway. She's just going to stop there. Oh, so it just makes them wait on that panel. That's useless then. Nah, never mind. I'd rather lose a piece of ceramic than a piece of steel. So I'll build that tile to catch that and whatever we've got here. I don't mind these little pieces. We'll deconstruct it anyway because it's not going to work. Not a useful piece. Well, I thought I could make it useful for a change. No, can't. Sorry. Not going to be useful. Actually, cancel that. Yep. No, that's not going to be any use. Gotta go. Oh, well. I thought I could actually use something that was additionally not used by anyone because, yeah. Crap. Nobody can figure out a way to make it work. Oh, wow. They've dug all the way on. One last tap. That's typical dupe. That is typical dupe behavior. Let's get in here and dig out anything we can find that is hot. Anything that's hot enough, we'll dig it out. Might just let the dupes in here, or let all of them come in and dig. They've got nothing else to do up there, so we need to get a ladder going. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's got to be sort of around that height. Do that. And 7. Might just let them all in. Let them come in, do what they want, have some fun. Probably be a nightmare to chasing them around and not drag materials out that we don't want removed. Yeah. Just having the 3 dupes in here and basically leaving everybody else to stand around with nothing to do. Not a good plan. So that is active. Why isn't it working then? Oh, I turned it off. Okay. Find to steal. There you go. You can run now. I might turn that to say, actually what we could do. Nah, it's fine. I was going to say what we could do is sort of like attach this weight plate to that metal refinery so we could say if this one's on, that one's off, and then if that one's on, this one's off, so they keep taking it in turns to run instead of constantly the same one all the time, or both at the same time, which is bad. Right, we don't have any food for these guys anymore, so we get rid of that conveyor loader. We're going to get rid of that auto sweeper. We're going to have to start chucking food in here. So these are all set to sweep only on the food that the hatches have, igneous and granite. I will just go and do a sweep on the igneous and granite in the oil biome. And I'll start chucking it in here. But we want to replace our... What did we put in the wrong way round? Muppet. Skipping. We put in the conveyor shut-off the wrong way round. Plonker. Right, so let's put it in the correct way round now. Is input. Yeah. Output. Input, output. Yes, that's the right way around to put it. Can you please build it? Made of steel. I would like it. I don't know why that's not working though, so it might not run. So if it's above 30 degrees, don't let it through. Right? Right. So disabled, that connects to there, okay. So it's too hot. We're gonna have to make that a bit higher. We're gonna have to make that 60 just to get it to run. A lot of stuff in here. Probably very hot. Yeah, it is. It's all like super hot. I know some of that stuff they don't eat. I'm just emptying it out, cleaning up the mess. There we go. Beautiful. While we've got the ladder in place, I think we'll run a bit more coolant through this thing because I think this will really help to cool down what's in there. But we can't limit the amount that goes in it. Then we could just load a tiny amount. Yeah, I think you can probably do that. There's a way of doing it. So instead of like running this, we'd run that as well. So it would only run for a split second. Unless everything's cool enough, and then it would constantly run. But as soon as a piece is cool, that would run, this would run. So we'd put another piece in. Yeah, something like that might work. We really don't want to be dumping 50-degree food in the base for these hungry critters. Starving. Poor old boys. Poor old boys. We need them for our barbecue. Well, we got 8 million calories. Let's go liquid pipe. There's our gold liquid pipe. I'm going to change it to a, say, steel pipe. Yeah, steel liquid pipe. And we're going to go right down here and all the way across there. There we go. That should improve the cooling power of this thing. And should we put us, while we're in there, and get rid of that, not in the right place anymore. And we could put in a temperature plate. We got diamond now. We could make it out of diamond. Probably not a good idea. I don't want them going down there and getting the diamond. Gold. Have a gold temperature plate. Heck, we could make one out of ice. Brine ice, no. Just ice. It will instantly melt. But it'll help bring the temperature down in here. There's sandstone being delivered. They don't eat sandstone, so they won't care for that much. Yeah, it's quite hot sandstone too, so we need to cool this down much better, much more effectively. What's the temperature coming in at? 32. Leaving at 37. As these pipes get replaced, assuming they can reach them. Under construction, they can reach them from there. Oh, well done. Just drop the ice in. Sweeper just put it in the temperature plate. Oh well. Someone dropped it. I don't know where they got the ice from, but yeah. Let's build another block there. Let's sweep that out. That's still not been built. Nobody wants to build it. Let's let them in. Let's let everybody in. I'm fed up with this. Everybody can come and do it. Have to try not to load our... Yeah, there we go. Everybody's allowed in now. Just they're taking too long to do anything. So. Get another one there, Doug. Can't reach all that. Of course not. Muppet. We go like 4 up. No, that's fine. That's fine. Go there. We won't be able to reach these to build them. Necessary. Yeah, that's fine. They can reach all of that. And then we can get digging all this section out. And hopefully no one will come and steal it. Ah, there we go. Once we let everybody in, they start doing the work. Work gets done. Going to be a volcanic eruption soon. 1.16 kilos per second. Let's deconstruct that thing. And deconstruct all that as well. Some of that will just fall into the magma, but I'm not bothered. Sweep that out of here, please. Sweep that out of here, please. A higher priority. There we go. Excellent. Someone come down to do that. Dig. Well, there for me. Make sure that's obsidian. Because if I catch them doing it, I'll delete that one so they get stuck up here. Bringing balloons down here doesn't seem to be a jolly good idea, does it, really? No, not to me it doesn't. That can go. Take the steel away. It shouldn't be hot. Fine, you can take that. Anybody up here? Someone might do this job. We're going to do this job. Nails, you want it? Yeah, Nails wants it. Let's see if Nails will do that one as well before he leaves. Anyway, stuck up here. Perfect. Clear this area. Are you getting ready to erupt? How long? "20 seconds every..." Well, that's a lot. Yeah. Erupts in 14 cycles. You're a bit early for the shaking, ain't you? 14 cycles to go yet. Might be tempted to sort of... I know some of these aren't actually even lined up properly, so I might be tempted to sort of go get an obsidian ladder, line it with that, like so, sort of thing. Obsidian ladder, line it with that, and go. And the next one. Then, yeah, we can cancel that bit. Necessary. And bring that bit to the end. There we go. Could even do that. How far up did we go? We want to get all the hot stuff out of here. Hot stuff. Please, all the hot stuff can go. Yeah, I do want to dig that because that's hot. So we might want to put a ladder there just so they can reach it. Yeah, not very good. Can't reach that, can they? Cancel that. Right. That should give them plenty to get on with. Frozen in time and space. Excellent. Beautiful. Now I'm not going to do anything until I see whether my liquid lock is getting hotter. Seems to be okay. I don't see anybody carrying anything. And they're leaving. No, don't do that one. Perfect. That seems nice. I don't mind that. Excellent. Tempted to bring this along in here at the same height. Seems like a sensible thing to do. Everything's going to land down here instead. I don't like that. Just seems wrong to me. That up top bit done. Let's check the temperatures. Do anything? Yeah, now it will. That one needs removing. That's hot. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to put a obsidian tile in there. No, that will get very hot, won't it? We'll just do obsidian tile in there instead. We take out all the hot stuff and we just lower this down until we get to here. We're going to just brick the top bit in and we can come in from above. Just open it up. That'll be part of space in our base, or here anyway. Then we'll have this to deal with, that to deal with. There's another volcano somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where I've lost it. Yeah. Fun and games. We can drop hot stuff into the magma, but we can't drop it into the crude oil, can we? No, that would be bad. Has that now killed all the zombie spores yet? Oh, they're down to 3 million. Well, nearly just under 4 million, actually. But yeah, no, we're not. What are we doing here? We're going to have to dig here to get under that zombie there. Of course, the temperature gets really hot there, so I don't want to delete that. If we delete these two, we should be able to get under there to kill that. Are there any zombie spores in here? Or we could just come up to here and start bricking this in. There's a plant there, though. Problem. We can brick in enough of it to make the plant suffocate, drown. We could do it. Yeah. This ladder goes all the way down, does it not? It doesn't. About time it did. About time it did. This ladder can also goes all the way down. That's the one. That's the main ladder. We will dig there. Dig under here. There, I think. Yeah, we'll prioritise for that to be pretty much the same. Yep, that seems legit. Let's go up here. Where's the biome we just decimated, or tried to? Run a ladder there. And there should be. We go sweep. We want granite and igneous. Yeah, we should be able to sweep up granite and igneous in here. Perfect. Oh, there's some sand that fell down that might be covering up some of our granite and igneous. Flies. Sweep. Yeah, there's some more bits. Go, please. They should pick up mafic rock to build the ladder and then take back all the granite and stuff. They should bring it over here. They should chuck it in there because there's nowhere else. It doesn't go in there. The only place it can go is here. That we'll put it up to a 6. Let's see. More up to a 6. They should bring it to there and chuck it in here. What have we got in here now? Gold. Yeah, I want to delete. Oh, does that help the temperature a bit? It did. It did. We can put another one in quick. Before we delete that ladder because we don't want them coming in here and pulling the stuff back out again. So what was it? It was a utility temperature plate. And it was ice. Yeah, let's build it there. That'll help drop the temperature again. That'll basically instant melt. Go and get some ice from somewhere. Don't care where you find it, just get me some ice. Wanna delete file there. Erupts in 13 cycles. Okay, well, that's a while to wait, and I can't be bothered to wait, so let's come in here and dig. Dig up all of that. Thank you very much. That one's been built. That can just stay there now. 26 degrees. We'll just dig out all of the rest of it. All the hot stuff should be pretty much gone. Yeah, we dig this piece here. Get rid of that. Down to that ladder. Yeah, bit of obsidian there. Yeah. Want to put a block there as well. So, we're coming in here, getting some work done. Well, I suppose we could extend the plastic pipe, couldn't we? Make it a bit quicker. Or put in a fire pole so they can get down there. Who's drowning? Oh, there's a slickster in here drowning. 3,765,000 germs, and it's still going down. So we'll just leave it. Happily doing its thing. Place a ladder there so they can clean that out. Someone will probably get stuck on it, knowing my luck. But yeah, this I don't think these were in any order, were they? Yes, they were. Oh, okay. Well, that's right. I was doing them out of sandstone. But I thought there was a dupe then stuck in there. I was like, oh god, it's trapped. Get out. I'm gonna starve. How's it going up here? Now, that was a risky move because if they'd jumped over here and started digging, that would have been dodgy. Deconstruct that so that doesn't happen, but it's still a possibility. But actually, what I'll do, because this is 5 high, this top piece, if I cancel the bottom row, they can reach everything. Yeah, that's fine. They can dig their way out if they get stuck. Up you get. You should be able to reach everything. Yeah, well done. Carry on. Please continue. Do what you like. Let's go check our situation here. Is that a bit cooler? I don't know. Seems to be stuff in here. Stuff's coming out. Granite's coming out at 30 degrees. We can actually make that a better temperature now. We can go 31. So, as long as whatever's coming out is 31 degrees or below. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Because we're flipping the signal. That's right, yeah. Should get rid of the NOT gate now then. We don't need it, do we? No. If it's above 31 degrees, turn off the thing. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Dip. On. Reconstruct that. And I don't think I'll bother with the temperature plate in here. I'll just let the water cool it down as much as it can, because the water doesn't go through that. But the cooling loop doesn't go through that center tile anyway. As long as we cool around here, that's all that really matters. And there's some more granite going in. Someone's coming down to destroy that piece, and then we can get rid of this ladder. And there's no more dupe interaction with this section, which Can't get in here. Should be able to reach 1, 2, 3 down. Should be able to delete those. Sometimes I click that box and it doesn't actually click. Right, so hopefully we didn't make this area too hot, running all that hot water up here. That seems okay, it seems chill. Seems a bit chilly now. Yeah, it's about 170 down here now, along there. Should we set that to 165, I think it was. Game save. Oh, yeah, come on. What was it? 165, yeah. They're not going to do this section because that section's way more important. So we'll just get that finished up. He's already got the job order to go over here, so he's going to go. Now he'll go back because this is more important. Still ages yet before the volcano erupts. Never mind. I think there's a bit of dirt on my screen. I thought, oh, what's that? That might be a volcano. No. Volcano here, though. Could we add it? Is there a way? That's too far away, surely. Yeah, it's probably too far away. I want to add it. I want to add all volcanoes. But no, can't do it. Can't do it. Don't keep calm. Just calm down. Put a bit of obsidian right there. Now this is going to be our way in to get down behind this weird staircase to carry on digging. So when we've dug all this hot material out, we'll probably roof it somewhere around here. Just put a layer there. Then we can remove the top part. Won't matter. That will be exposed to the base at that point. That won't matter. And we'll still have a way round to get round behind here and do some more. We'll leave this weird piece in situ. Piece of lead there. I thought that was double thicker abyssalite, but it's not. Why did you go through the magma together? You bleeding muppet. Oh. Go a different route. I think at this point we might just delete these two and just make sure nobody ever goes that way again. Won't be able to get obsidian from here. It'll just sit there forever. Let's check the temperature of our liquid lock. It has gone up a bit, so someone's took something really hot out of here. Yeah, it's definitely gone up. Uh-oh. I like the thought of that. Let's have a scan around for something. May have been dropped somewhere. Very hot grain of something. Some up here, look, are a bit warm, but they're only, what, 40 odd degrees or something? Not thousands of degrees. We have another trapped soup. Ah, well, Ellie, that seems like a bad place to be. I like the way their mouth is bigger than their entire head. So yeah. Dig out all the hot material. You're going to do it again, aren't you, Ellie? Just deconstruct that before you get on it. Ellie, you're a menace. Why are you up there for, even? Why would you get up there? You'll have to dig yourself out if they all go to lunch. You get one that's a climber that climbs up. Gotta do it. I want to deconstruct that one and deconstruct that one. That high priority, please. While I'm watching. Because if I don't do it while I'm watching, you know what'll happen. You know exactly what'll happen. Someone will go in there and they'll get stuck in the magma, and then someone will come up behind them and delete the ladder. They won't be able to get down. And that's exactly what will happen. Now, if we dig this section out as well, is this still very high priority? You know, you can still do it. It's fine. Then they can get to the ladder, so start building that ladder in. Ladder in. Excellent. Not going to erupt for ages, but I can't wait till it does. Oh, I'm not going to speed the game up and rush it. Uh-oh, what's in here? Wow, 16.1 tons of diamonds. We must have had diamonds laying around somewhere else. And we must have dug some more up. I think we did in that oil biome. Yeah, we dug some more diamonds up in here. Priorities. No, that's only on 7s. Now, I wonder if there's another one of these. I hope there is. With that ladder. Random piece of ladder there, lying around. We'll scan all the volcanoes and everything just to get the data banks out of them. They're not hugely necessary, really. Necessary. Ugh, nobody likes celery anyway, do they? Oh, we do have to go into the wall by one here. What we'll do is the same as we did there. We'll build obsidian bricks in it. So it's still too thick. Now you've got all choices. You've got so much obsidian. But not a problem. Not a problem. Well, this is still chunking out loads of granite. How much is in here? Got a lot. There's a bit of steel there. Bit of gold there. Granite. Not much actually. Yeah. 10 tons of granite, 22 tons of granite. Fair enough, fair enough. No, wrong button. Not that. This is supposed to back up when it gets to the right amount of food. I'm going to cut this down. I think 1,000 is too much. Let's put 500. Yeah, copy settings. 500 on that one, and I was making it more than that because there is a random chance that you could have 5 stone hatches stand on there. Oh, they're so happy to get fed again that they're all pooping out loads of coal and everything. It's all going on. Yeah, we might have to cut down our hatches. Hatch supply. What's this set to? Chlorine. Yeah, we can. That was when I had that little tiny bottle of liquid chlorine to remove. Not necessary. Right. That needs to go to an 8. Let's do that bit first. I'm going to bust through there yet. That's our seal to keep the air vacuum in. This section. As long as this is like connected to the magma, then we're fine. I'm working there later on. So much hot material on this map, it's ridiculous. It's so difficult. Dig through everything. It's a complicated map to traverse. But we've built quite a lot of stuff. We haven't even left this asteroid. We've got the building. We discovered that quite a while ago. So we could continue and dig into one of these for this area. Send a duplicate over to the other side. I'd probably prefer to skill scrub them before I send them over because they'll have so much expectations. Their morale will be requirement will be so high. Oh. Ooh. Java legs. Print. Yeah, we don't have a room for you. Legs of doom, do we? No, we do not. Where can we put the shovel legs? Let's make a space. Shovel leg. We convert one of these into a shovel leg containing ranch of doom. We could do. And that would save us some food as well. We'd convert one of these. Probably be easier to do this one actually, because we can remove the roof, put doors in. Because shovels can't go through these pneumatic doors or metal tiles. We would make the floor metal or obsidian, I believe. And this would have to change to a door. This would have to change to a door. These could change to these types of doors. They can't dig through them. But you can't put machinery on doors. So we'd have to put like metal tiles on the floor or something. So yeah, I might go, okay, let's come in here and let's snip that one off. And right at that moment, I decide to snip the pipe and snip the conveyor rail. The game decides to save. Does it save? Or is it me? Did I press something? I don't think I did. Oh well, I think it did something. I don't know what it did, but it did something. Conveyor bridge. Also go. Because materials are coming past to queue up at it. When the bridge is gone, then they should go back this way. Maybe they won't actually. That's true. Oh, nuts. There's still a piece here. What we're going to have to do that is we'll have to put a bridge back that way. And then it'll send it back. Should do. Put a bridge. Like that. It should send it into this direction. Excellent. That'll mean that'll be one less place that we'll need to feed the dupes. Feed the hungry dupes. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to turn off hatches. No hatches in here, please. We're going to wrangle all of them up. I will wrangle them instead of kill them because they might be needed in one of the other ranches, which will be fine. Once they're wrangled, we'll remove that. I want to dig out these two tiles here. Construct the airflow tiles of doom there. Deconstruct buildings. Yeah, just this row here. We'll put doors in that space and we'll put tiles down the bottom. I think obsidian tiles will be fine. Or we might use metal tiles just because they look cool. They look better. Doing that all on your own, Nails. Nobody wants to help. No, you can go to lunch. You're hungry. Yeah, so long I'll walk down here to get this work done. Let's deconstruct run of ladder segments. Got those lagger segments. Lagger segments. Chlorine gas. Just what I always wanted. Actually, this is a bit hot in here. I'm not sure I should run that down anyway. 29 degrees there, but it's 74 here. Should be fine. We did have a problem with all our stuff turning to naphtha before. A plastic. Turning to naphtha in that little steam room, but I never really caught the reason. I never caught it doing it and figured out why. Yeah. Dig. Well, actually, let's prioritize ladders up to a 9. Yep. When they can reach them. And deconstruct, or then dig. Dig all that out on an 8. Yeah. that. It keeps that wall nice and straight, and yeah, that's good. That's good. So as long as they build the ladders, they should be able to reach everything. Yeah, they can reach down by 3 and up by 4, so they should be able to reach all of that nicely. Perfect. If they build the ladders. And the other bonus than building the ladders is it cools them down. Now this has actually stopped running now, so that must be cool. Must be cool in here. Loading up the granite. It's still going. Relentless. They must have upped the amount these guys eat or something, because this is crazy. Look at all the coal coming out. I think they were just really hungry. So the first batch to come through is just consumed like crazy because they were all very hungry. They were all about to starve. As soon as you feed them again, they go nuts. Yeah, probably it. We're going to get rid of that now. We don't want that anymore. We don't want that bit of automation wire, so we can deconstruct that out of here. Other than that, I'm going to leave everything else in situ. Destroy the floor. And we'll replace it with metal tiles. I think obsidian does work. I don't think airflow works. Yeah, we'll see. We'll use metal tiles. What should we use? Metal. There they are. Use gold. That should be nice for decor. Yeah, let's run along there with gold tiles. And under there as well. And that one. Just in case they manage to squeeze themselves in the corner. Crafty little buggers. They will squeeze out if they can. But they aren't bothered about the size of the room. You can put a cram into the tiniest of rooms, these shovels. 3 eggs. We've got to do this and get them in here. So I'm also going to put in one of these things here. No, let's just put a storage bin in. As long as if they stay in the storage bin, they won't hatch. They'll just turn into egg yolk and they'll rot. Don't get rid of it. Hey, there's a grub in here. Grub wormlings. Anything going on? Ah, there is. Lots going on. That way, you see, they'll always build the ladder before they dig. Which makes them less likely to get themselves stuck. Less likely. Doesn't always work. Hey. Oh. Good. The reason I didn't want that to be built and direct all that down here yet, because I would like to come in here and let this out. Slowly dig away all this obsidian. It might be a case of, speed is better than, doing it too slowly. Just get on with it. Dig it out. Maybe we could just dig out this side. Let it all out. Let it all out. And then come in here and dig all this out. I was going to run underneath and dig 2, run away, come back, dig another 2, but then all this is going to fill up with magma. That's going to be very dodgy to get in there to do it. Whereas if we let the magma out this way, we could probably come in from above. Let's start deconstructing some of those. No, not that one, please. Deconstructing the ladders. We need to get out. In one piece. Where are you going? Oh no. Really? Crazy. They will find any last bit to do. You could have got that obsidian over there. You didn't have to go and get that piece. Someone's got to come down here. Someone's got to do it. Would you like to be doing that over Magma Lake? Drunk, 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 drunk. Most of them are going to bed now. Because we've let everybody in now, we've given up. Taking too long. As long as now our system works and nobody will take any igneous or granite. Because it's mostly igneous in here, there's no granite, but igneous mixed up, then it's really hot. As long as nobody touches it, we're fine. Let that out, won't you? We saved it up all this time, now we're going to let it all out. Oh, seems like a shame, doesn't it? What a pity. All that effort to block it up, and now we're just going to let it all out. But, I think, worth it. Yeah, I think we ought to stop because you're touching that now, aren't you? Yes, you are. We'll wait for a minute for that to flow out. Got to remember not to dig too far to the right when I remove the obsidian tiles, because that has actually got an atmosphere behind that wall on the right. Here, there's hydrogen got trapped in here. We let some of it out and then we blocked it. Once this level has gone down a bit, we'll come and destroy a couple more. Not sure, we might be able to put a ladder system in where we don't have to touch the magma. But that be for the future, because we have to... some more of that slime is getting swept away. Judging by what I just saw then, I think maybe a small amount posed or something in space. Yeah, look, there's something going on here. Got that slime. Make it slime again. We're only taking tiny amounts, I think. Oh, rockets. Space. Meteor shower. There he comes. Boom. Bit more dirt, regolith. This is also how you can get extra resources like renewable slime. Here comes another piece. Boom. What was that? Snow. And what was that? Gone. It melted and disappeared into the vacuum. So this piece should be easy to see. That's snow because it's got a backing. That's space. Oh, there's a big one coming. Whoa. Crushed ice. Now, renewable resources from space. Occasionally when there's a nice old... I'm going to dig down there a little. I think a ladder in. Oh, we can now. We'll drop a ladder there. That's another biome to destroy when we're ready. Any temperature on that thing? No, that's fine. We can chop that chunk off. All our seeds are there. That's right. That. I want to see how this is going. Is that still running? Christ, it's still going. Wow. Priority this up, please. Somebody do it. Fingers, kidneys. I want to put another one of these doors in. Copper ore? No. Yeah, copper ore's fine. Got a copper volcano to sort out later on. So do this. Yeah. Priority. Get that done, please. Dingoes. Oh, they're all busy digging. They love digging so much. I built them to be diggers, not workers and stuff. And running these. Running all the machines, yeah. Cause you want your refineries running, you want your rock crushers run, don't you? That's now built up 100 kilo. Oh. Yeah, we might have wrong. Instant. Supposed to be 2,000. Quick shell in there to die. Have fun there, mate. Any more granite in here? Gold. Them there hills. It seems to be backing up a little bit. Maybe. Oh no, this is working. I'm not sure if they're eating way more than they used to. Or are they just starting to get to the point where they're not as hungry anymore? I don't know. These seem to be better. Why is that not a... Oh, that's not a room because that needs building. Crap. That means that ain't gonna work. Need another tile there. Okay. Have to use a gold tile then. Not gonna look as cool as I hoped. We could have just done the top with gold tiles. Build that bit so that this is a proper... That's got to turn back into a proper place. Okay. Otherwise they won't work. Won't work. They'll die. How's this going? No, it's the water level. The magma level's gone down a bit, hasn't it? Into another couple. Oh, I mean, it doesn't flow very much. Water does. It just sits. Having fun up there, guys? Oh. Coming up, digging one tile, running away. That's brilliant. Thanks for that. Why don't you stay up there and do some more work? Why did I delete the ladder for? Perfect. Yeah, let that out. That should now flow a lot better. See what level that gets up to. I regret this decision because that's our only way in at the moment. But we can, like, modify it. Do that later. Anyway, we can have fun digging. And I will have fun sleeping. Yeah, that's been done now. Look, there we go. That's now a proper grooming station again. They can all get groomed. Ah. May have to cut back because we may just have too many. Priority, please. We need to get our guys in here. Guys and dolls. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll cancel those. Don't want them built. That could be on the 9. We'll just do that. I think it will look better. There we go. That's for shovel legs. Critter egg. The bottom one nearly. No, it's that. Shovel legs. Please bring me the shovel legs, somebody. They will be in a hurry. Go and grab those. Frankie's on the job. Put them in. And we'll instantly drop them back out again. No, don't do that. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, we can turn off all legs. Yeah. None of the eggs moved anymore. Not in this room anyway. Drop it back in. Don't put it in there. Good. we can sweep up all that sandstone. Okay, good. We can get rid of that. Yes. Sweep up the minerals and get them out of here. They'll just be dropped in here. If they want it, they can get it. That piece has got to be swept by hand because Reaper can't reach it. Yeah, it goes up to there. So we'll see how this works. We might have to rearrange things in here. I'm going to get rid of that storage bin. There we go. I might move that over there. We got a bit of space. And put one of these in this room with them because they don't care. It don't matter to them. They don't care if they're in a tiny little space. Brick them in more. This is starting to back up now. This is what I wanted to see. We'll flow to the top of more than the bottom because because there's 2 at the bottom now and there's 3 at the top. Excellent. So that should flow all by itself. We will have to do sweep orders periodically to chuck either igneous or granite in there. But the system will make sure it's cool enough to feed them before it lets it out. We don't end up with tons of red obsidian, igneous sat in there, sat in here, warming up the map. That would be bad. But yeah, I will say thank you very much for watching. Oh, look at that. I thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. See you next time.